All right. Phone screen capper back to preview another Week 7 matchup. This time we're talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers visiting the Miami Dolphins. Sunday night primetime game. Brian Flores coming back to Miami after the whole lawsuit mess and all of that. He's an assistant with the Steelers. Maybe provide the Steelers a little extra motivation. I don't really think so. The Dolphins are coming off 3 straight losses. Start the season 3-0. They were everybody's pick to have a great season, possibly win and challenge the Bills in the AFC East. Since they beat the Bills, they've lost 3 straight. Lost at the Bengals on a Thursday night game. Lost at the Jets. Then, lost at home against the Vikings in a pretty bad loss. But they were without Tua. Now, Tua's supposed to come back this week. Tua Tagovailoa, return from his concussion. I think the offense flows a lot better with him in it. He's able to move around and hit receivers. And with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, they take a lot of broken plays and turn them into big gainers. And I expect them to get a few of those against the Steelers on Sunday night. Steelers are fresh off an upset against the Bucs. Won a game at home as a big dog. Kenny Pickett left the game. Mitch Trubisky came in. So we don't know who's going to be quarterback yet. They're saying if Pickett is able to clear the concussion protocol, he will be the quarterback. I don't think it much matters in this one, as I don't think the Steelers' offense is going to put up a lot of big plays on the Dolphins' defense in this game. The Steelers are not a great team. They were in a great spot last week against Tampa. That's why we took them. They were able to get the outright win. But I think the Dolphins come in a better spot here where you can buy them low, and they can really put it to the Steelers in this one. They're a 7-point favorite, the Dolphins. I would take them anything 7, 8, or below. I think they win this one by multiple scores, possibly 10 to 20 points. But we'll see. One major trend for the Dolphins, whose offense is rolling, right? Who can roll and they can put up major points. If you look at row 36, when you have a team that loses, right, like the Dolphins did last week against the Vikings, they outgain their opponent like the Dolphins did against the Vikings, and they gain 450 yards or more, right? That team is 43-22-1 against the spread. I love this trend. I play it often. If we look at the Dolphins game against the Vikings and we go down the total yards and yards gained, look at total yards right there. The Dolphins gained 458 yards and the Vikings 234. They still lost the game. So some crazy things must have happened in that one to give the Vikings the win. The Dolphins' offense was still rolling, just couldn't put the points on the board necessary to win. So what this trend tells me is that you have an offense that's clicking. They lose their opponent, so that's going to mean that Vegas discounts them a little bit. But the offense is still rolling. There's a reason why they didn't put up points. So I think you're going to get a little value with the Dolphins this week. I think you see a nice offense with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Tua putting up some big plays, putting some points on the Steelers. I wouldn't be surprised if they score 30-plus in prime time and win this game by double digits. So take the Dolphins -7. Go get some buckets.